Hey you guys, so yesterday I made a post explaining how I've been teaching my daughter about healthy relationships, what is gaslighting, what is love bombing, just smart ways to protect herself as a young lady, a young woman, and how to identify red flags, how to identify an unhealthy relationship versus what a healthy relationship looks like. And we were just having girl chat over lunch, and she was just like, Mom, thank you for sharing everything with me, because I wouldn't know if you didn't explain this stuff to me. And I know that many young women and even older women were never taught these things, and many of us have had to learn the hard way. So I want to stress the importance of having a good relationship with your sons and daughters and taking the time out to have these conversations with them in depth and just giving them those key nuggets of wisdom to help them in life. And it also strengthens the bond, it strengthens the relationship. My daughter opened up about a relationship she had that she wasn't allowed to have, and that I made her break up with the boy because I knew that he was not healthy. And she opened up about some unhealthy things that were happening in that relationship, as far as him being very controlling and using manipulation when she would talk to her friends or anyone else other than him. And I shared with her how men will isolate you in order to get you further attached to them so that they can further manipulate you because you have no outside support. So anyways, we were able to go through all these things, and I just love how we have such a close relationship. And ultimately, she respects me. I think growing up, I lacked a lot of respect for my parents because of decisions that they made. And so they couldn't tell me anything. Even if they tried to tell me things that were helpful, they couldn't tell me anything because of that lack of respect. That respect had been lost. And so I've been able to maintain respect in the eyes of my children because they see me living by what I preach and what I teach, and they know that Mom is coming from a place of love and experience and of protecting them. And so this is why they listen. They're not perfect. Kids are not going to be perfect. No one's perfect, but I can tell that they have a level of respect for me, and they listen when I speak, and they take things to heart because I speak to them with respect as well. And so anyways, because of that post, someone asked me what self-love looks like, what I define as self-love. And because this is one of the things I was speaking to my daughter, that she needs to love herself so well that any man that would approach her will have to love her in that same manner, or would not even be considered an option, right? And so what I've put into practice for self-love in my own life is just treating myself well, taking care of myself. I started doing my nails, and that is one of the things that I've been doing for my own personal self-care. I do hair, so my nails always look bad because they're always in hair dye or in the bowl. So getting acrylics done makes them look nice, makes me feel good about the way that they look. And so I do that every 3 weeks now for myself. And also dressing my best most days. You're allowed to have your lazy days, but I try to dress my best, because when we dress our best, when we look our best, we feel our best. And when we feel our best, we do our best, right? And also, when we look our best, it lets people know that we take time to put ourselves together. We take ourselves seriously. We have a level of self-respect, and people will automatically know with your presence that they have to approach you with respect, because how you present yourself says a lot, right? And if you want to be taken seriously, then show people that you take yourself seriously, that you take time to upkeep yourself well, to treat yourself well, to present yourself well. So also, how people treat you, do not lower your standards. Do not lower your standards. Do not feel sorry and make excuses for people, because people will never rise to the standard if they know that there's no reason that they have to. So if you're just gonna let them get away with whatever, like the bare minimum, they're gonna do the bare minimum. So don't compromise your standards. If you are treating yourself well, then they need to treat you well also. If not, what's the point? What's the point of the relationship if all you're going to bring into my life is stress? Why would I maintain that relationship? And it shows self-love and self-respect for yourself. And it encourages people to rise. It raises the bar. We have to move past this whole bare minimum and being overgiving and being overly compassionate for people, because they take advantage of that. Many people take advantage of it. If they know they can take advantage of it, if they know they can get away with it, they will. Nobody wants to put in hard work, especially in this generation. Nobody wants to put in increased effort, but they want all the payoff, but they don't want to put effort and sacrifice towards it. So don't lower your standards, and this is going to protect you. Have strong boundaries, and this is going to keep you from low-level relationships or one-sided relationships. And yeah, it's time for us to put ourselves first. Our mental health, our physical health, our spiritual health, our needs. You need to love you. You need to put you first. And then everything else will be drawn to you. Everything that is good for you, healthy for you, will come to you. And this is what we need to be doing. Self-love. We need to be practicing self-love. Be blessed.